Alright, BobalosRex here, and I wanted to talk about the upcoming War Within meta. Now, with the meta achievement we had in Dragonflight, we had the retroactive meta achievement for Shadowlands, and then the BFA one added. We had a couple of achievements that looked to be hints at a overarching meta achievement, and now we got it confirmed. Worldsoul-Searching. So most likely this is gonna come from, or this is going to be in the 11.2.7 patch, because this is on the alpha. This isn't on the 2.5. This is on the alpha. So most likely this is either going to be in the 2.7 or possibly midnight, but I think it's most likely the 2.7, but it's not 100%, but that's what it's most likely going to be. And all these achievements, oh, that doesn't look really good. So all these achievements you can already get, and now let's see the mount in question. If you've done Undermine, then you know what this mount is. So I'm super excited about getting this as a mount. And then here we can see the mount animation. Alright, and then you're like standing up on it. You're not sitting down. That's the one thing I'm like, they really should have had like a steering wheel on that thing or something. But yeah, so that's going to be that mount. And the mount animation. Surprisingly, it doesn't take out the NPC there. He's still alive, unlike in the raid. So, what do you need to do for this achievement? So, off the bat, we need Narubar Palace. Just do Narubar Palace on any difficulty. LFR works. Liberation of Undermine. Do all the bosses on any difficulty. Mana Forge Omega. Do all the bosses on any difficulty. Easy. All that Kaz. Okay, get all the flight paths. Get all the skywriting glyphs. Complete all the main and side quest lines in the Kaz-Algar zones for Lore Master. I should have been saying these. So, for all that Kaz, you need Kaz-Algar Flight Master, Kaz-Algar Glyph Hunter, Lore Master of Kaz-Algar, Kaz-Algar Lore Hunter, so that's just all the lore objects, super easy. Kaz-Algar Diplomat. Now, this has you reach Renown 25 with the first 4 Kaz-Algar reputations. So, if you're not there yet, you definitely want to get on that. We will probably see a rep bonus week come back in with one of the Winds of Mysterious Fortunes. That's a rep bonus week in the 0.7, hopefully. So maybe you can get it then. But yeah, get that Renown. It's not that hard to do. And then also unlock Earthen. Not level Earthen, you just gotta unlock them. And you'd probably get that doing Lore Hunter. Or not Lore Hunter, Lore Master. So, but just do the unlock quest for them. Next up, the You Shall Not Pass meta achievement. You may have already done it for that mount. For that you need Slate of the Union, complete all the achievements in the Isle of Dorn, which is its own big meta achievement. I'm going to link this here. I think MMO Champion had one and may lay out all the different ones for in here. But the You Shall Not Pass has you do all the different zone quests, which include killing rares, getting treasures, and doing like miscellaneous activities. Usually like click on these dwarves, do the play. This one is like Awakening the Machines is probably or Snuffling. Alright. Clicking on all the slimes. So you gotta do Rage Against the Machine, Crystal Chronicled, As the World Turns, and the Isle remembers you. So that's the Siren Isle. So work on that stuff if you haven't done that in the different zones. Then you got War Within Pathfinder, which is super easy. That's do the storyline, do the storyline, do the storyline, do the storyline, and then explore all the zones. Glory of the Delver, if you haven't done that, it's just a lot of delves, but it's not too hard to complete. Get all the storylines. It's super easy to check for storylines that you need now, since you can see it on your map ahead of time, and they don't need to be bountiful. Okay, you just need to do the delve on that story. For Leave No Treasures Unturned, you just gotta find all the chests. Some of the delves require certain stories to get certain chests, but there is a guide here on Wowhead. I'm gonna be linking this to find all the chests. They're in static locations. They're not the little treasures. Spore Sweeper, that one's super easy. Just do a delve, a Fungarian delve, tier 8, without getting hit with a spore. The Nerubian one, Spider Senses, just don't trigger a web. Daystormer, don't trigger artillery fire. You got Brand Development, you just got to get them to 25, so that's super easy. And then Nemesis, you do got to do a Nemesis. Looks like you got to do Kaiveza to get this. You got to do the current season. I may have a guide for her, but there are plenty of guides out there. Just knock her out. Question mark isn't too bad. You don't have to do the hard mode. You just have to complete it. Alright, then you got Going Goblin mode. Super easy achievement to do. Kill 10 Undermine rares. Get all the treasures in Undermine. Get the 5 other treasures in Undermine to get the pet. Read all the lore books in Undermine. Kick discarded cans in Undermine. Become friends with all 5 grabbable rats. And then you get Goblin mode. Super easy to get. It doesn't even involve the quests, honestly. Now, here's one. You gotta get Renown 10 with Flames Radiance. Get started on that. It's not too hard to get the rep. That's Owner of the Radiant Heart. That's just that. And then we got the Caress achievement, Unraveled and Persevering. You got Remnants of the Shattered World. Kill all the rares on Koresh. That one's a little tricky. Just keep your ice pilled. Somewhere in the phase realm you gotta look for. Then you got, and some are warrants that you gotta get summoned by people. Then you got Treasures of Koresh. Get all the treasures. Again, somewhere in the phase world, so you do need to get your phase, your Rishi wraps upgraded, but that's one right here. Then you got Explore Koresh. Complete warrants in Koresh. Pet all the kitties in Koresh. And then get all the lore objects. Again, not too hard to do. You can get all of this done now, and then in 11.2.7 you'll get this brand new mount right here. Super cool mount. I recommend. And I'll be getting it. I got it all done on my account. I could go through all the stuff for me, but yeah. Good luck, y'all. I'll see you next time. I'll link that post.